Hi my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Marley, and today I'm going to show you guys some affordable skincare products that helped me transform my skin. I'm going to be listing all the products down below in the description, so no worries. You don't have to go back and skip through this video. So I just wanted to give a little background story. I've been on my skincare journey seriously for about 4 years now. In the past, I would just cover up my skin with makeup and not really try to figure out how to make my skin better. In the long run, I had to start learning about my skin and what my skin needs, because we all have different skin types. We all have very unique skin, and all of us just have to figure out what our skin wants and what our skin needs. I've always had a love for skincare from a very young age. If I'm in a store, you will find me in the skincare section or the drugstore section. I've always had a love for skincare even before makeup. I started loving makeup maybe around high school, but skincare has always been my first love. So this kind of ushered me into becoming an esthetician, learning more about skin types, and expanding my knowledge on skin and the skincare world. I also want to launch my own skincare product one day, helping people with skin types like mine. Some backstory about my skin type. When I was younger, I had eczema prone skin, so my skin type is combination, but I'm more on the drier side. My skin also gets easily dehydrated and dry. I have extremely sensitive acne prone skin. My skin gets very clogged easily, so I have to be careful about layering too much products onto my skin. And all of my products have to be non-comedogenic products, or my skin will be in terrible trouble. So let's get into the first product. I double cleanse every morning, every night. I use my cleansing balm for my makeup, and cleansing oil, I use it in the morning on my bare face. And the cleansing oil that I'm using is the Hada Labo cleansing oil. I use this stuff every morning. I love it. It works very well for my skin. I feel like it's a thicker oil compared to other cleansing oils that I've tried. I go in with a double cleanse. I start with this, and then I'll go in with my cleanser. Sometimes I only use this if my skin is on the drier side and I just don't feel like cleansing, but I don't do that very often. Only when my skin is super duper dry. If you don't double cleanse, start double cleansing. Double cleansing helps so much with purifying your face, and double cleansing also helps with texture on the skin. We get texture and little fine bumps on our skin because we're not getting off all of those bacteria and impurities and dirt. But when you start to double cleanse, it's going to help you tremendously when it comes to texture. Kind of just make the epidermis more smooth in a way. Double cleansing for me helped a lot with texture. If I don't double cleanse, I will start to get texture on my face. When I double cleanse, it just goes away. And I also wanted to say, if you have oily skin or your skin is more on the oilier side, don't be afraid of oils. Oils is typically going to help you more than you think it's going to harm you. Now, let's get into cleansers. I do have other cleansers, but these were the cleansers that definitely helped me transform my skin. So the first one is the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cleanser. This has 4% of benzoyl peroxide. It's an acne treatment. With this benzoyl peroxide, it doesn't strip the skin. So if you have sensitive skin, this works very well. Benzoyl peroxide is really good for killing off the bacteria on the skin surface, such as your papules and your pustules. So if acne is your trouble area, this definitely worked very well for me. So around my cycle, I definitely get breakouts on my skin. I get hormonal acne, so I tried to use this a week before I know that my cycle is about to come on, and this helped so much for me. I also have another benzoyl peroxide, but you can't get that in stores. When I first started to incorporate benzoyl peroxide in my routine, I used it every day. But if you feel like your skin might be getting a little bit drier from using the benzoyl peroxide, then you might just want to incorporate it every other day. The second cleanser that my skin loved is the Aveeno Calm and Restore for Sensitive Skin. This bottle is almost finished. My skin loves this stuff. I use this every single night. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I have drier skin, more dehydrated skin. I suffered from eczema when I was young. Any form of oats, ceramide, it's all of those things my skin eats up and it loves so much. I notice when doing a lot of client skin, a lot of their problems come from not keeping their skin hydrated enough. Sometimes we moisturize our skin, but our skin is thirsty and it needs hydration. A lot of the times when your skin is dehydrated, you can get a lot of those tiny texture bumps on your face. Your skin feels more tight, dry. You can feel itchy, redness. Skin really just needs hydration. Like that's a lot of the times that's where their skincare problems are coming from. It's not having enough hydration, and that's where my skincare problems were coming from as well. I was not hydrating my skin enough, and so I moisturized, but sometimes you can moisturize but your skin doesn't have enough hydration. So you need hydration and moisture to retain all of that goodness and to just keep your skin bouncy and beautiful and supple. It's a milky cleanser, so it doesn't foam, which I have no problem with because I have foaming cleansers. When I wash it off of my face, my skin is just moisturized, like hydration is retained in my skin, and I just love the feeling. So if you have dry, acne prone skin, I definitely recommend this cleanser for you. So after I cleanse my face, I go in with these little towel cloths I got on Amazon. I use these on my face and I started to see a big difference. In the past, I would use rags to dry my face. I don't know if I'm allergic to like cotton or the material that the towels and the rags are made of, but it just, even though I pat dried my face, I would still like get breakouts. But as soon as I started to switch to these. They're like extremely soft. They're two sides. One is soft and the other has a little bit more texture on there. As soon as I started switching to these, I noticed an improvement in my skin texture and acne control. I wasn't breaking out more frequently than when I used rags and towels. My next favorite product, you guys, is the CeraVe Hydrating Toner. This product, love. For me, this is a 10 out of 10. A hydrating toner, which, like I said, a lot of our skincare problems come from dehydrated skin. It removes leftover residue and helps restore the protective skin barrier. This also has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide in here. It's my second bottle and I have another one ready to go after this one. When I really started to incorporate a hydrating toner to my skin, that's really when I started seeing my skin coming alive. It started being more bouncy, more glowy. My skin started to have saturation. It wasn't as dull anymore. So like I said, if you don't have a hydrating toner, try to incorporate something that is hydrating for your skin, and I guarantee that you're going to start seeing some results that you've been looking for. The toners that I was using before was the Laneige, and I was also using the Kiehl's toner, but like I said, for me, my skin can get clogged up very easily, and I feel like with a milky toner, sometimes it's just way too much for my skin and I start to get those fine little bumps on my face. But when I switched over to a hydrating toner, which is more like a liquidy consistency, it just started to work way better for my skin. I don't use cotton rounds when I use my toners. I literally just take my toner, put it in my hand, put it on my face, and I just pat it in because I feel like cotton rounds kind of waste your product. And secondly, your double cleansing is going to remove all of that dirt, so you really don't need a cotton round to wipe your face, because if you're using your cotton round and you're still seeing dirt on your face, that means you're really not cleansing very good. So this, I give it a 10 out of 10. This works awesome. So if you guys haven't tried the hydrating toner by CeraVe, it's a 10 out of 10. My next step is essence water. Now this is not a mandatory step in your skincare routine, but like I said, I love a lot of hydration in my routine. Essence water just helps me pack on even more hydration. So this is ginseng essence water. It has 80% ginseng root water and 2% niacinamide in here. I love this essence water. If you have not gotten into Korean skincare yet, please. It's time. Korean skincare products are going to change your life. I'm telling you now. Take in some wise words today and get into the Korean skincare product. I don't use it every single night, but when I want extra hydration in my skincare routine, I go in with this. This is by Beauty of Hosan's. I also love their sunscreen. That's the only sunscreen I use. It's just going to boost your overall skin health, and it's going to give you a lot of skin benefits. So now let's get into serums. Product that I use is a vitamin C dark spot serum. This is by Green Tangerine. Also a Korean skincare product. I've been using this. This is my second bottle. I've noticed a big improvement when I started to use this vitamin C. I only wear this serum in the morning, of course. It's better to wear your vitamin C's in the morning than night. Vitamin C also helps prevent from free radicals, so this is why I wear it in the morning, and it's also recommended for you to wear it in the morning. And vitamin C's are packed with a lot of antioxidants. So when I started using this, I seen an improvement in my skin brightness. So if you have hyperpigmentation problems, maybe try to incorporate this serum in your routine. My nighttime serum is the Aveeno Calm and Restore for Sensitive Skin Triple Oat Serum. If you have sensitive skin, literally I love this whole entire line. This is the only serum I use at night. This is my second bottle. This whole line is really just calming, and it just retains moisture, and I just love this whole line. It just protects my skin barrier if I'm going through any form of irritation, especially like when I use my actives and I'm starting to feel irritated and dry. This is amazing. This is like the best. Like, I never wore Aveeno in the past, but since buying this line, I'm like in love. I love this stuff. So like I said, in the morning, after going in with my toner, I will use my vitamin C. And at nighttime, after going in with my toner or my essence water, I will go in with this triple oat serum. I love the serum. Out of like the cleanser, the serum, and the moisturizer, my favorite is the serum. To start with any one of them, invest in the serum. Let's get into moisturizers. So I literally use all of these moisturizers, you guys. No lie. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. And let me explain. I do use an active at nighttime, and it is my tretinoin. But sometimes I do the sandwich method, so that's why sometimes I would use two different moisturizers. Now the first moisturizer is the Calming Moisture Barrier Cream by the kbeauty. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I actually came across this on Amazon. One day I was just randomly scrolling through Amazon, and I think it popped up on my recommendation. And I seen the reviews, and after buying it and trying it, I loved it. And this is literally like my third container. This is my summer moisturizer as well. So it's not thin, but it's not thick. So I would not use this by itself in the winter time. I have to use at least two if I'm going to use this. It doesn't have no fragrance, which I love. I love this because it doesn't sit on top of my skin. A lot of the times I have trouble finding the right moisturizer because a lot of moisturizers just sit on the top of my skin. This penetrates into my skin. My second moisturizer, I have a travel size Aveeno Calm Restore for Sensitive Skin. I love this whole entire line. Oat gel moisturizer in the travel size. I got it. This is like my second one. I only get it in a travel size because for my skin, I feel like this moisturizer has a matte finish. I don't use it by itself. I want more calming in certain areas of my skin, such as it might be my recovery night and I want more calming to my skin. I would go in with this and I will put it on my cheek area, which is typically where I need more calming. Snail 92 all-in-one cream. It's like empty. I use like the whole container. I love this stuff. If I want extra moisture for my skin, a little bit more glow to my skin, I go in with this. It layers very well for me. My skin is breathable. It just gives me a pretty glow. Last but not least, I saved the best for last. This is the Iliniune, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Ceramide Concentrate Cream. I fell in love with this stuff. This is my holy grail product. What's really cool about the product, it has like little ceramide beads in there. It just breaks down really beautifully. But when you hydrate your skin, you want to make sure that you moisturize really good to retain the moisture in your skin. Once you put this moisturizer on, it just locks in all of that goodness. The next day your skin is going to look plump, juicy, and amazing. I feel like this is a 10 out of 10. This is my favorite moisturizer in the entire world. I use expensive moisturizers. I use cheap moisturizers, but this moisturizer right here, amazing. This helped strengthen my skin barrier so much. When my skin barrier was weak, irritated, when it was dehydrated, after I found this moisturizer, it was like the icing on top. This moisturizer is definitely on the thicker side. Honestly, it's not greasy. It absorbs and penetrates into the skin fast. And so I feel like if you ever found a product and it just works, like it's just magic, this is the product that was just like, it works for me. So you guys, those were my basic skincare products that transform my skin tremendously. Sometimes you would think it would take a $50 moisturizer, $30 toner, $90 product to really get the results that you're looking for. And sometimes all it takes is your basic skincare products at your local drugstore. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section what else you guys want to see. If you guys want to see my skincare routine in action, let's interact in the comment section, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. That's it, that's all. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.